Hi everybody, this is part 20 of my DVD collection, music, which is musicals and movies about music. So the first one is Across the Universe, 2-disc deluxe edition. I'm not a huge Beatles fan, but I thought it was pretty good. Next we got Almost Famous, Cameron Crowe's great film from 2000. With Kate Hudson in her best role ever, and she's done nothing but crap ever since, which is a shame because she was really good in that. Amadeus, classic 1984 film, 2-disc special edition, director's cuts. Next we got An American in Paris, classic Gene Kelly 1951 film. I should probably get the 2-disc special edition of this, because that's not a very good snapper case. Beyond the Sea, great film by Kevin Spacey about Bobby Darin. He's really good in that. Next we got Cabaret, Liza Minnelli, 1972 Oscar winner. Up next we got Chicago, Renee Zellweger, Richard Gere, and Catherine Zeta-Jones. I'm not a huge musical fan, but I really like this movie. Next we got Crazy Heart, which I got last week. Great performance by Jeff Bridges and Maggie Gyllenhaal, about a washed-up country singer. Next we got Dirty Dancing, 20th anniversary, Patrick Swayze, Jennifer Grey. My mom loves this movie. She's seen it like over 100 times, and I've seen it about half that much back in the late 80s and 90s. The Doors, Oliver Stone's great film about one of the greatest bands of the late 60s, early 70s, 15-year anniversary edition. Val Kilmer, awesome as Jim Morrison. Next we got Empire Records, remix special fan edition. I used to love watching this movie. I used to work in a record store, Tower Records, back in the late 90s, and this movie is just really funny and cool. Liv Tyler, Renee Zellweger as a slut. And I always loved the shoplifter who called himself Warren Beatty. I thought he was hilarious. Next we got Evanescence, Anywhere But Home. This is a concert DVD. It has some like behind the scenes stuff. It's the only DVD I have of a band. It's just kind of weird. But I got it because it had like extra songs that weren't on their debut album, Fallen, or at least their major debut. Next we got Grease, Rock and Rydell edition, 1978 classic. High Fidelity, great film from 2000 with John Cusack. Great movie about music and relationships. Jack Black is hilarious in this. Next we got The King and I, 1956 musical with Yul Brynner, classic, and Deborah Kerr. Next we got Moulin Rouge, Baz Luhrmann's 2001 film with Nicole Kidman and Ewan McGregor. When I first saw this in theaters, I thought I was going to hate it because the first 10 minutes really annoyed the hell out of me. But I grew to like it a lot. But the beginning was just almost unbearable. Next we got My Fair Lady, Audrey Hepburn, Rex Harrison, 1964 classic. 2-disc special edition. Next we got Nashville. This is a great 1975 film with that was directed by Robert Altman. Okay, on the second row we got Oliver, 1968 musical. Next up we got Once, a great movie from a couple years ago. Just a beautiful movie about music and friendship. Next we got The Producers, Mel Brooks' classic 1968 film with Zero Mostel. And I also got the remake with Matthew Broderick, Nathan Lane, and Uma Thurman. Not as good as the original, but it's alright. Next I got Ray, Jamie Foxx. Great film from 2004 about Ray Charles. Up next we got School of Rock, very funny movie with Jack Black. I love all the kids in this movie, they're really funny, especially the girl with the black hair who's like the know-it-all. She was really funny. Special collector's edition. Just a cool movie about rock and roll music, and it's just a fun movie. Classic, Singing in the Rain, Gene Kelly, Donald O'Connor, and Debbie Reynolds, 2-disc special edition. This is my favorite musical of all time. Next got The Sound of Music, 40th anniversary edition, 1965 classic. Sweeney Todd, The Demon Barber of Fleet Street, Tim Burton's film with Johnny Depp, and Helena Bonham Carter. Very cool, very dark. Next we got a couple of classics in the 30s, Swing Time, Fred Astaire, Ginger Rogers, 1936. And Top Hat from 1935, also with Fred Astaire and Ginger Rogers. Next got Walk Hard, the Dewey Cox story, with John C. Reilly, great spoof of Walk the Line, 2-disc unrated widescreen edition. And right after that, Walk the Line, Joaquin Phoenix, Reese Witherspoon, great film about Johnny Cash, 2-disc DVD collector's edition. Next got West Side Story, special edition DVD collector's set, 1961 classic. And finally we got Yankee Doodle Dandy, great James Cagney film, 2-disc special edition. So that's it for my music section. I need to get some more DVDs of bands that I like, because I've only got one. So anyway, next will be my mystery section, and here's a little preview. So I'll see you soon for that.